After determining the order in which we are going to resolve the combat scene, we are going to explain how the shooting is resolved. The first shot will be fired by John's secondary commander on Mike's MMG. John's secondary commander is armed with an assault rifle, which rate of fire's characteristic is 3. This means that he will roll 3 dice to determine the damage of his shot. Another characteristic is the value of casualty stress, in this case 4, 7. These values are modified by various factors, including the cover, in this case applying -1 for the hedge, so the 4, 7 value is reduced to 3, 6. It is also modified by the experience in combat of Mike's irregulars. Mike's irregulars have a value of +1, which would leave us a final casualty stress value of 4, 7, as it was in the beginning. John rolls 3 dice because of his rate of fire and gets 3 results: 1, 1, 1, 5, and 1, 8. This translates into 1 result of casualty and 1 result of stress. In fire, the shots are not accumulated by a single miniature, but they are distributed over a beaten zone. In this case, the beaten zone also affects the other soldier in Mike's group. We have to give the casualty to the miniature targeted by the shot, which is Mike's MMG. We will give the result of the stress to the other soldier within the beaten zone of the weapon. As a result of a friendly miniature casualty within less than 5 centimeters, Mike's soldiers obtains an additional stress marker, going from 1 to 2. And the support weapon, the MMG, gets another stress marker for the casualty. Now it is Mike's main command's turn, who's going to shoot at John's secondary commander. Mike's main commander has an assault rifle whose characteristics are rate of fire 3 and casualty stress 4, 7. We're going to modify these casualty stress values by -2 for the coverage of the house and the combat experience of John's US Rangers, which is another -1. So we go from 4, 7 to 1, 4. We roll the 3 dice and obtain results of 3, 4, and 8. This means 2 stress results and 1 jammed result. Therefore, John's secondary commander gains 2 stress markers. The next shot that we are going to resolve is the group against the secondary commander's shot. As we have stress markers, this modifies the characteristic of the weapon. The soldier with the assault rifle, who has rate of fire 3, is modified by -2 for each of the stress markers. As it has 2, we subtract 4 from that value of 3, so it cannot shoot because its rate of fire is less than 0. Mike MMG's rate of fire is 5, but as it has a stress marker, we subtract 2 and it stays at a rate of fire of 3. That means he will only roll 3 dice. The casualty stress value of the MMG is 4, 8, also modified by -2 for the coverage of the house, -1 for John's soldier's combat experience, and a -1 for the stress marker that the MMG has. In this case, we have a final casualty stress value of 0, 4. We roll 3 dice and obtain the results of 7, 8, and 10. No stress markers and a result of jam. This results in 1 additional stress marker for Mike's MMG.